guys what a bowline is used for. It's for tying a temporary eye in the line. All right, if I say tie a bowline, see if you can do it this quick.
That's all there is to it.
Either, right? So here we go. Ready?
You can make a chain of those on
And it's done.
a
See
line.
it? One more time. It's called a flying bowline or a tugboat. It's like this. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Like this.
Oh, he's right-handed. So what hand am I using to tie this one?
It will not come off.
I'm using my left hand. Right? So I got to show you how to do it right-handed, don't I?
You're welcome.
So a good knothead should be able to do it. Now the line's in my right hand. So I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to flip it over. Once, take the right to the left. There it is, right hand. Right? So in fast time, what I'm going to do, okay, if you guys give me 3, 5, or 7, if you give me 3, 5, or 7 minutes, we're going to do this. We're going to tie these.
You got the joke?
Step right up. I'm going to do these knots in about 3 minutes. Right? She's going to call them off. It starts with, you got the line up the top. Right. She's going to call them out. I'm not going to time myself because I'm afraid I won't beat my record. Go ahead. Tugboat bowling. It's done. See it. What's next? Inside bowling, which is station. Here we are. Right? There it is. Inside and there. What's next? That means the bitter end's going to be on the outside. Nothing up my sleeves.
She taught there for 4 years.
And it's there. What's next?
French Portuguese and double roll.
French Portuguese. That's a Sea Scout knot. We'll take one loop, second loop. And you're done. Right here. One moves. Your legs sit here, your back sits here. What's next? Bowling on a bite without the tail. No tail. This one here. This one here. Right? What is a bite of a line, guys? Any bend of the line, right? Any bend, right? Here's the bite. Tie the bowline. Here we go. Around once. Bring it back to itself. Pull this back through. There's the bowline on the bite. What's next?
Bowling on a bite with a tail.
Bowling on a bite with a tail. What it does, it gives you a third tether. It gives you a third tether or third loop. If I can untie this. Okay, here we go. Here's the bite of the line. All you're doing is tying a bite, a bowline onto the bite. Here, and it gives you a third tail. There it is. It's a tether. What's next?
Spanish bowling.
Spanish bowling. Substitute for a man harness. Start out with 2 or 1 bite. Then you're going to create 2 equal bites. Invert the line. Cross them at the T. Bring it back. Create 4 loops. Take the outer loops in. Remember, you make these in bigger scale with bigger line. Looks like Bugs Bunny's ears, right? The legs go in here. You have to dress yourself, men, you know what I'm talking about, or else you're going to be singing a couple octaves higher. Right, then you finish it with a cat's paw. You always step in it, you never step behind it. A bowline is easy to tie and it's easy to untie. Grab right there. Pull it. What's next?
Double Spanish bowling.
Double Spanish bowling. You got somebody who is lethargic, hurt, unconscious, and you need to lower them down. You start out with a single bite. You create 1. Create the 2 bites. You create 4 bites. You do 6 bites. Come back around. Here, here, here. This one you cannot fall out of. The legs go here. Your arms go here. The basic knot comes to the chest. You cannot fall out of this knot. Then you take a small piece of line and strap behind your here. Finish it off the top with another bowline or a cat's paw onto smaller line. You can hoist or lower a person, and they cannot. Impossible to fall out if it's tied correctly. Now I told you that bowline is easy to tie and it's very easy to untie. What's next?
One hand around the waist bowling.
Too many scouts do this. Please help me. Hold that. Too many scouts do this. They put their whole wrist in. Pull the line. Pull it. Pull it. I can't, look, I've let go. I can't get my hand out. If you know what a fit is, it's a piece of wood, conically shaped, it's a splice stranded line. What you do, you form your fingers to a point. Put your hand in. Now pull. Now pull. I can get my fingers out. So never put your wrist in. So you're here and you're here. Now when you get here, your pinky finger and ring finger are key. Whoa. Pop. It's done. What's the next one?
Waterman's bowling.
The last one, and we would stop the clock. Ready? Here we go. We go like this.
He knows that. That's
In there. Done. Now, what we were showing here is a triple interlocking square knot. Real quick. I'll show you that one real quick. It's called a Danish hackamore, triple interlocking square knot, or a jug knot. There's a square knot, both bitter ends on the top, not like my thieves knot here, right? Not like the thieves knot. Sea Scouting, it's called a reef knot. I want to put 3 square knots in one. Nothing up my sleeves. Ready? I'm going to tie this one twice for you. Right? Here we go. Knots are done by feel. Knots work by friction. Yes, we have Velcro. Yes, we have duct tape. And yes, bungee cord. But nothing is better than a knot. Here we go. Start out with one bite. Bring this in here, this, and pull it through. We have a triple interlocking square knot or a Danish hackamore. 3 square knots in one. I want to tie it one more time for you. Remember, you're not always going to have in the buddy system to go out to tie a taut line hitch on your tent. You should know how the knots feel. So you start out with a bite of the line, right? Here we go. Take the bite, throw your thumb back here, you drop the bite behind the thumb, reach inside, pull it halfway through. Reach down here like this, pull it through, and you have it. The Danish hackamore, right here. Let me get the line right, it's there. There we go. Pull right there. So, thank you for